everybody, I'm Renee.
Hey, and I'm Audra.
And we're here to talk to you today about freedom.
Freedom from the commute. Freedom from the job, just over broke. Those jobs, the bosses. Freedom to look past on the last 24 hours and be happy with your past 24 hours.
Freedom to live your life. I want to talk to you about the freedom of the last 24 hours of your life. One time I was complaining about how busy my life was and how I just didn't have enough time to do the things that I wanted to do. It's about 6 years ago, and somebody said to me, Renee, we all have the same 24 hours. You do with it what you choose. And it took a long time for that to sink in. It occurred to me recently that most people really don't like the last 24 hours of their life, let alone the last week of their life. But about 95% of my 24-hour periods, I can actually tell you when I look back on it that I'm very happy with what's gone on in the last 24 hours of my life. And I'm here because I want you to have the freedom to love the last 24 hours of your life, to know that you made the choices in the last 24 hours, that you are happy with the life that you've been given.
So we've talked about the last 24 hours and being able to be excited and happy about and satisfied about your 24 hours. How are we going to do that? Well, you need to have goals and you need to have dreams and you need to write those down and figure out how to achieve those. Now, a lot of times that we all think, gosh, if only I could, ... A lot of that time is if only I could stay at home and work. If only I could be available for my children whenever they're sick and they need me and I don't have to worry about calling the boss and telling him my kids are sick again and I need to be home with them, and then feel that guilt because you've told that to your boss, and then if you don't do that, feeling the guilt because your children have to be with somebody else other than you when they're sick. So when opportunity knocks, or when you're asking and you've prayed, or you want something else to happen in your life and you've just been asking for that, be a yes person. Be able to open that door and look at the information that's been given to you. Because that's the only way you're going to find freedom. That's the only way you're going to be able to look at your past 24 hours and say, wow, that was awesome. I can't wait to live the next day. So, when something comes to you, when something's placed in front of you on a platter, look at the information and see if it's something that might be able to fulfill your dreams and your goals. That's all we're here to say, and we hope that you enjoy the information that we have for you. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not, but we encourage you to at least look at the information, and so that someday you'll be able to love your life. Thanks, guys.